Hello everyone, and welcome to the Brickformula review of LEGO set 7598 Pizza Planet Truck Rescue. It has 225 pieces for ages 6 to 12, and is from Toy Story 3, brought to you by Disney and Pixar. And this set retails for $39.99. But right now, if you visit the official LEGO website, it's retailing for $23.98, which is a really good deal. And usually when you see a discount there, that means they're going to discontinue this pretty soon. At least from my experience, that's true, but who knows, right? But anyway, before I continue, I would like to give a shout out to subscriber Fries. He is the subscriber who had requested that I review this set, so everyone, check out his channel. And moving forward, here in the front we see a scene from what I think is Toy Story 2. And I know the scale is a little off, but that's okay. I don't want this thing to be too big, alright? Here's the side, not much over there. On top over here we have the minifigures, more on that later. And here in the back we can see that we have some simple instructions on how to shoot pizzas, as if I didn't know how to do that already. But anyway, I'll talk about this set in more detail coming up. Here are the minifigures, and first up is Buzz Lightyear. And he's got really cool details here. Check him out. The only thing weird about him is the face. He looks a little high to me. Those big popping eyeballs. Probably a few cans of Red Bull, and that's probably what happened. To infinity and beyond, baby. There it is on the back. And it's pretty cool. This jetpack is really nice. The wings can come off, and this is really just one piece, and you just get two of them. See? And there's also details right below the jetpack. And there it is. There it is on the back. Now to put this jetpack back on, you have to take it all apart, because it's a little awkward with the plastic piece on there. So, there we go. This way you can put it on a little bit more securely. And this goes right back on top. And there we go, Buzz Lightyear. Next is Rex. And he's only available in this set and the Western Train Chase, so you're not going to see this very often. And he's a pretty nice character. The tail can move, so can the legs. And the arms can move as well, although that's just one piece, so he's doing the wave over there. And there's his face. Alright, there we go. Next is the alien, which is great. I can add another one to my factory diorama. And there he is. There's his head. And finally we have Ham, who is just a piggy bank. And there he is. You can put Lego coins in there if you want, even though this set doesn't come with any. And this little rubber stopper here can be removed. Although I can imagine it must feel very awkward for a Ham, because you have to go through that hole to take money out. And you can tell it feels weird because he's got that eyebrow raised, like, hey, what are you doing over there? Alright. Anyway, let's take a look at the set. And here is the Pizza Planet delivery truck. And I gotta say, this was a lot of fun to build. Quick and easy, too. Here it is from the front. Here's the side. And there are no stickers in this set. So right here, this is a printed piece. And so is this over here. And that says Pizza Planet Delivery Shuttle, serving your local star cluster. And here's the back, where it says Yo. And there's a license plate. I heard from some people saying that it's supposed to say Toyota over here, but they took out the TO and the TA, so you're left with that over there. And the license plate says Toy Story 2010 RES 1538. Here's the other side. Here's what it looks like from the top, which is pretty cool. And there's the bottom. There's not much to it, but you'll see that there's a mechanism over here, and I'll show you what that's for later on. Actually, let's take a look at that now. The way this playable feature works is that you have this hitch over here, and you just simply pull this back and let go, and it'll fire the pieces through the front. And it can be pulled as far back as that, and there we go. Now the way this works is that you have to pop open the hood. It's only attached by these two studs over here, and it's hinged over there. And you get 6 pizzas, and you just throw them down the hole over there, which is a big waste of food. Now I have tried this out and played with it, and I would say that the pizzas get caught in there maybe 1 out of every 6, usually the last one. And as long as you push them all the way down, I think you should be fine. And here we go. Quick demonstration. Well look, they're already there. So we'll just shoot them, and look at that, they're invincible. Alright, oh, not that one. Okay, and there we go. And that was 6 pizzas. The last one didn't fly very far, but that's okay. That's how that works. Pretty cool, right? Now to take a look at how you put the minifigures inside. While putting the minifigures in is not hard, it does deserve some special mention. And the way you put them is, you gotta take off this truck bed first, or the camper, whatever you like to call it. It's only attached by these 2 studs over there, and these 2 over here. And you also have to take off the roof too, because that's how you get them inside. And that's attached by these 6 studs over there. And we'll start with the alien. We'll just sit him over here, or have him stand, and there it is. Not too bad. Next is Buzz Lightyear. In the instruction book, they tell you to take off the wings. This way he can sit properly and drive the thing. Although, honestly, you can put him with the wings on if you want. Just don't have him sitting, because you can have him standing there, and that'll be just fine. See? However, if you do it this way, the roof will not close properly because this is a little bit high. So you can either bend them forward or just move him one stud over inside, and he'll just be attached by one stud over there. See? And he'll still be up front and center, which is what we want. However, if you do that, you'll be blocking him, because in the instruction book they have him sitting up here. See? However, there's plenty of space here in the back, so we'll just put him back there, which is not too bad. And this way you can have everyone fit in there with all their accessories, which is pretty cool. And then next we'll close the roof. And then finally we'll put Rex in the back here. He only has to stand on this piece over here, and there we go. Now I do have to say that when you put him back here, it does look a little bit weird because he is so close to hands behind, especially since his hands can move like that. Probably give you all kinds of ideas, but we're not going to talk about that. And next what you do is you open this up a little bit, and you just slide Rex's tail through the hole back here. See, there's a hole back here. And there we go. And now we don't have to see what they're doing. Thank goodness. And we'll just lower that a little bit. And there we go. Now on to the recommendations. Overall, I say that this is a pretty good set, especially since they dropped the price by 40% on the official LEGO website, which is pretty good. Okay, because we have 225 pieces, and since this used to retail at $40, that's crazy. That's like 17.8 cents a piece, which is nuts. And now it's like 10.6 cents a piece, which is a lot better, especially since we get a lot of unique pieces and big pieces too. Now when it comes to playabilities, I would say it's pretty excellent because we get most of the Toy Story characters that are available out there. And as far as the vehicle is concerned, it has a lot of playable features too. We have the opening doors, the hood can open, and the camper can come off, and you can shoot pizzas too. And that's pretty cool, even though I'm not too fond of wasting pizzas. But there you have it. Alright, it's a pretty good value and is a pretty good playable set. And this definitely serves as a icon for all the Disney Pixar movies. If you watch carefully, this thing is in every movie, I think, almost. It's like a little Easter egg. So this is a pretty nice vehicle to have, and I think you'll like this set too. And that's it. That sums up my review. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.